talk? What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. Back with another daily motivational video. And today we're going to talk about solo is sometimes being the best option. Sometimes being solo dolo is the best option. But before we get into that, I might say I might take off the weekends, but I probably won't. Probably keep going 9 times out of 10. Got to keep the grind going no matter what. But before we get into all that, it's time to hit y'all with the workout that I just got recently done doing. Hope y'all enjoy. Before we get into that, I hope y'all enjoyed the workout, but now it's time for the quote. Hope y'all enjoyed that too. Then we're gonna get straight on into it. Enjoyed the workout and the good old quote as always. But that's first thing first. You have it already. Like, share, subscribe. Like and subscribe for that share. Like I said, I really would appreciate that. But let's go and get on into it. Sometimes being solo is the best option. Now, we all know about, the classic saying about solo dolo and doing it on my own and this, that, and the third. We all know about that. But it comes to a time in your life, people, that you got to realize that if most people that you come in your life, it's not going to be there. You feel me? Now, we all have people that, that we would like for to still be in our life. And we all got people that we glad to the max that it's not in our life. We all have been through heartbreaks. Heartbreaks don't last forever, you feel me? Might take time for, certain people, not for all people. Some people quickly to move on. And some people, it takes time. Like I said, you got some things that you want to have, people around you, because being solo dolo, it's easier said than done, at least for most people. Even for me, like I can do a lot of stuff on my own, don't get me wrong, but people, I ain't gonna start, talk about myself first, you feel me? So one thing I would say, people, and that is the main thing, is relationships was always my mess up, you feel me? Like first I was like really on my grind, like really doing my thing, and then eventually like, sophomore year. All right, so I remember just like it happened to this day, which most of this is going to be in my main channel video that I'm dropping also today too. So go check that out. Link will be in the description below to the channel, because I'll probably get the video up after. It all depends, but we'll see about that. But go check it out. Like, share, subscribe too. But that all happened like sophomore year. And I really realized up until now that I was really like, well, my relationships were really my biggest downfall. You feel me? Like, I guess after a while, I didn't really want to be like, not really alone doing my own thing, but I would say everybody need comfort. You feel me? And, if you're fortunate enough to have your family to comfort you, like, I'm blessed enough, thank God, and thank God for my family that I have them to comfort me. I know they'd be there for me, but, at the same time, nothing like having your own partner. You feel me? That's speaking about how I feel. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie, I've had some shitty taste in some females, you feel me? Even like for the bros, like I would thought they were the bros and they be out how they the bros, shit like I even said like one of my main songs that I just recently dropped, which gonna be also in the main video too, my main channel, go check out that too. Like, I even thought that they'll never fold, but reality, he was the main snake in the grass the whole entire time, big dog. Like, so that's just keeping it real right here. This video is basically gonna be about just how me keeping it real. The truth, this is the reason why, like, a person like me, I don't put myself, like I said, or anybody else, it's hard to trust somebody these days. It's not easy to trust somebody because people do not know how to really, like, I would say, like, have that, like that old times and stuff about having the loyalty and respect and the code and everything. All that times is dead. You feel me? Like for the 99% of the people in the world is dead. Like they don't care about that. They really just care about themselves and selfish. You feel me? But as soon as they get done wrong or they get done away or whatever happens to them that's negative in a bad way, they want to be all just doing this, that, and the third. They can be coping it with drugs. They can be coping it with acting out on stuff, or the excuses, or lying to people that really always care for them, anything like that. And I know it sounds like this is a whole different video. The point is, I've been through so much, but for the ones that really truly been through stuff in life, y'all can see and feel that it's time for us to really like glow up all the way. If you haven't already got back on your grind, get back on your grind. Do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself first before you can take care of, your loved ones or anything possible. make sure your health is good and everything. It's gonna be the only time we talk about some stuff like this. But that's just because at the end of the day, like my thing was always about I felt like even if we cool now or whatever it possibly could be, everybody felt like the way I treated them was like one of a kind, but they never saw it as that way. You feel me? Then I ended, like eventually, it could be years later, getting done wrong or treated wrong. When I felt like I didn't deserve it, you feel me? Nobody's perfect. Even I have my moments too, ain't so damn clap to y'all. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it comes to a point in your life you get tired of it. Like I said, I was in these two movies last night, right? About like the wedding, and then one about like edge back, and one was like people I hate is at my wedding type stuff. So I was like, okay, looked it up, which was great, two movies, by the way. But the thing is, what I learned from all that, it's the reason why we say, like, for us good people out here, good, kind-hearted people out there, I'm talking about real, actually good, kind-hearted people. I get it, we all have bad days. We all can say stuff that we don't mean or even mean. We all have emotions at the end of the day. We're all human, even animals and all the type of everything else have emotions, But at the end of the day, it's like the saying I always go from the jump. Being a good guy, you can actually be nice to people, you feel me? And most of the time you get the back seat. You get short end of the stick. But if you be a dickhead and stuff, you know, or you just full of yourself, you feel me? Or if you're not looking for something real, it's easy to find. Now I know this video is like a little bit kind of like all over the place about this. That's because I'm going to explain it all in my main video. I want to make this video too today also. Get ready to post this. This one ain't gonna be super long, but my main one will be longer than this one, than the actual live talk. What we do, like the 10 minutes videos or less. But like I said, it comes a time in your life where you really gotta do what you gotta do, what you wanna do. It comes a time that you gotta wake up in life and realize that what's done is done. It is what it is. No matter what situation you've been through, no matter what you've been through, what you did, your right and your wrongs. At times you forgive yourself, keep on pushing, stand 10 toes. There's always a way. When there's a will, there's always a way. And don't ever fall on yourself, and become one with yourself and keep going in life, because day by day, we never know it's our time to go. So let's live the best we possibly can. You feel me? And around people that really care for you, really gonna look out for you, and vice versa. You look out for them and you really care for them. You feel me? Because a lot of people in the world will waste your time, want to bring you down, want to see you upset, emotions, this, that, and the third. Don't get those people in your life. Don't let those people in your life. Don't keep those people in your life. I know it's easier said than done. Some people, some things, be harder than others. But just remember how you really want to live your life at the end of the day. You feel me? You should want to live it as peaceful as possible. You feel me? Other than that, hope you enjoyed this little quick video. If you haven't already, if you're tired of all the other stuff, the old ways or the old stuff you used to do, or anything possible negative, just think about it. Maybe sometimes, or maybe it's time for you to go a little solo for a little solo dolo, and focus on yourself. Get yourself right, how you want to be mentally, physically, and all. You feel me? The whole 9 yards, the whole football field, the whole galaxy, the whole universe. Feel me? Get yourself right. Take care of the loved ones that really always looked out for you, like as is your parents or whoever that looked out for you, and make sure they're good, and vice versa, and keep on pushing people. Sometimes you gotta go solo dolo for the best. You feel me? It's temporary, but it's necessary. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be back with another daily video. Let's get it. Life talk gang.